What's up, Southern Loggers? This is Jordan Anderson with Southern Loggin Times magazine. On my way today to Pickens County, Alabama, to visit Tim O'Bryant with TDK Logging out of Columbus, Mississippi. Now, TDK Logging was on the cover of Southern Loggin Times back in August of 2012. Did a story. Jessica Johnson, another one of our editors, did a great article on TDK Logging and their operations. But I'm on my way today in particular to see Tim O'Bryant, or as you may know him better if you're a YouTuber, Cotontop3. Tim has kind of made a name for himself as a YouTube celebrity. He has a channel on YouTube with over 41,000 subscribers, millions of views. And in the social world we live in today, that's something that's kind of unique. So I'm on my way up today to visit Tim and TDK Logging at a track they're working on in Pickens County, and talk a little bit to him about his YouTube celebrity and kind of the story behind that, and how it has helped his business, helped him kind of give a positive image to the industry here in the South. So Tim's a vlogger. He puts up a video, I think, almost every day on his YouTube channel, Cotontop3. And so we're on the way to see him today and talk to him and visit his operation up here. And like I said, since he's a vlogger, I thought I would kind of put together a different kind of video than what we normally do with some of these loggers and these videos that we produce and put out, and kind of make this one like a little vlog. So I'm going to kind of document the day, my visit with Tim, and put together a video for you guys, and hopefully you like it, and I will see you up there. Alright, I'm here. I made it. I'm at the track, Pickens County. Cotontop's over here getting his camera. He's going to film me while I film him. How's that for an interesting video? But we're going to check out his job today.
That's right. We're filming each other and all that good stuff. And
it's like Inception.
So you're going to get a vlog from me, a vlog from him. And now, I do have quite a few haters. And some people are going to think that I have reached out to y'all.
No, I reached out.
So tell the story. Tell the story here.
We sat down, DK and I, and he is wanting to try to find some loggers. He said, hey, you know, we've done a lot of straightforward stories, which are great, and a lot of great loggers out there, but find something that has a little bit of a hook to it, like a logger who has some kind of hobby or something they do on the side that's really noteworthy. We did a story on a logger last year whose name I can't recall in Southern Loggin Times.
I remember reading.
He was a race car driver. He drove race cars on the side, which is really unique and cool. So in doing some research and making some calls, I came across Tim and TDK Logging and Cotontop3 and the whole YouTube channel, and the social world we live in now. I thought that was a really cool story to come out and visit a guy who, you know, has this great logging operation, great business, and gets it done in the woods, but also is a YouTube celebrity and has, what is it now, 41,000 subscribers?
Yeah, over 41.
Millions of views. That's a really cool thing, and you know, not just cool as in this guy's a YouTube celebrity, but also cool as, you know, you're out there filming this stuff and kind of trying to keep up a good industry image for these loggers out there, you know, trying to, you know, show the folks what it's really like in the woods, that you're doing it right, that it's sustainable, that you're safety minded.
And y'all put stuff on YouTube, right?
We do. I traveled a lot of these logging events. Of course, later this year we got the Mid-South Forestry Show in Starkville. Last year it got hurricaned out, but the Mid-Atlantic Show in North Carolina, we do that. A couple shows on the West Coast, out in Oregon, Washington. You know, some real steep slope stuff up there, like the real deal. You know, cable assist, winch, all that kind of stuff. But that's a great part of my job, is I get to travel these shows. And when I started working there, I was like, hey, we weren't really doing any video stuff, but hey, we need to start filming this and putting together some videos of at these events. People want to see this kind of stuff, see the crowd, see the equipment. Let's talk to some folks and see what they have to say, get their thoughts on the show and the equipment and that sort of thing. And then from there, it just kind of has grown beyond just shows. And, you know, we're trying to get us to where we do a lot more of this. We come out, and because this is a real opportunity that I think gets missed a lot is come out and put these kind of videos together to make the story. I think it adds a lot to these stories. You read these articles in Southern Loggin Times, you see the pictures and that sort of thing, but the video adds a whole different element to it that I think is, to see the stuff moving, to see see it in motion, and I think it's a really cool thing. So. Well, tell me a little bit about how you got started with the Cotontop3 thing, with the YouTube channel. What inspired you to do that, and did you ever think it would get to where it is today, and why do you think it's relevant?
My granddad was a professional photographer here in Columbus.
Okay.
So I've always liked film, pictures, and camera. Always loved it. And in 2009, I used to shoot portraits, weddings. I used to stay booked about half the year in addition to what I do logging,
right,
taking weddings and stuff like that. And when the digital stuff was coming on, I kind of got away from the film part because I was shooting medium format, Hasselblad stuff, high dollar stuff, huge negatives compared to a 35 millimeter, about three times the size of 35 millimeter. So when digital stuff started coming on, I kind of got away from it, sold out, quit doing that. And I told my wife, I said, I want to start videoing, but I didn't know anything about editing. That was a struggle for me. I could film and do that. I reached out to some people when I first started fooling with it a little bit. My first videos I put on YouTube was back in 2009. But I shot them to where they were just like a start and stop, and I just had that clip, and then I uploaded it.
Right.
So I didn't know how to cut, splice, sound, all that stuff like that. So 2014, I told my wife, I said, I want to get back into YouTube. I want to start putting more videos out there, a daily thing, But I didn't know anything about editing, so I struggled through. I asked some people, I couldn't get no help. So I just dove into it and just started researching, bought me some editing software and stuff like that, and just fought my way through it on YouTube, watching help videos on YouTube. And
you can learn anything. I did, pause for a second, I did drone surgery yesterday. I took a drone completely apart and fixed it because of YouTube. You can, yeah. I feel like you can learn to do brain surgery watching YouTube.
You can learn how to do anything from YouTube. So I worked my way through that, and in the meantime of all that, I had people periodically would ask me, "Hey, you put some more videos out. Will you put some more? We like your stuff." So I had gotten really huge on Facebook, really big. I had a couple hundred videos on Facebook. I had two different people come to me, wanted to build me a website. Well, I started digging into it. My dad said, you ought to do that. Your personality that you got, he was all for it and everything like that. And your personality, you could do it. Well, then I got to doing some research, and I found out kind of some of the behind the scenes while they were wanting to do that. So I kind of backed away from it, and that's when I went to the YouTube as I was digging into YouTube. And I never dreamed it would grow and be to what it is now with the website that I've got, just everything that goes along with it. And like the people at the Paul Bunyan show up there in Ohio, hey, will you help us promote the show? We'll give you a booth if you come up here, if you come up here, and everything. So there's other logger videoers like me, Logger Wade, several others, that have good channels too, And so we all got together last year and met up there and done that. So that's kind of, and it's like starting a grass fire. You just throw a match out there and it burns. You just got to feed it.
Did you ever expect that it would grow to the level that it has with 41,000 subscribers and these millions of views? Did you ever think it would get so big?
I didn't, and I have contacts all around the world. I mean, just mind-boggling. And so there's a lot. People dig back through my videos. Over 1,100 videos. I put out a video every day at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I have tons and tons of people trying to contact me, asking me about equipment. Because the way we run is a lot different than normal people run in the Southeast. You don't see as many processor track loaders like a West Coast type setup.
Right. And very different for the South. A lot of steep slopes. You see it a lot, like I said, out west, Oregon, Washington, Northern California. But here it's to see a track machine like this deer loader here in the back, and they have a cutter that's a Tiger Cat with a Waratah processor on it.
Yeah, well, the processor's on the John Deere down there, and then the Tiger Cat, it's a leveler that can cut into steep ground, you know, just like what they run out west.
Very unique for this, for our neck of the woods down here.
It is, and it's all just kind of snowballed, you know, and then getting contacted by people like you too, wanting to talk to me. I've done some radio interviews and different things like that, you know, and then to get recognized out and about. You know, I've been 400 miles from the house.
Gotta keep that Sharpie in your pocket.
Yeah, and walk up to the cash register, and guy says, "I know who you are," and I'm like, nah. He said, "You're on YouTube, ain't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so the next question he asked was how my truck was doing. Well, when he said that, I knew he was legit then, you know, and then watch my stuff.
Keeping up with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Know all the ins and outs.
That's right. So it's a neat deal.
But where do you see it? I mean, obviously something you enjoy, something you plan on keep doing. What do you see in the future as far as what's, you know, content and what you want to do with the channel and that whole side of things moving forward?
Just what has drawn me is a variety of things that I do, all the stuff that I do, and I got to keep feeding that variety. A lot of YouTubers say, set your channel up, do one thing and one thing only, and that's it. And some YouTubers that works for, but I think in my case, it's better off for me to do the variety and stuff like that. The sky is the absolute limit.
Right.
The sky is the absolute limit. I mean, it could go anywhere, you know, and so I really don't know. I'm just going to keep going. A lot of people probably, I'll go ahead and say this too, I get asked this question, I've done several videos about it, where did Cotontop come from?
Right.
Well, Cotontop was what my granddaddy, that was a photographer, that's what he called me because of my blonde hair. Well, in the evolution of the internet, when I first got internet back in 97, and I was setting up an email, I had to do it, so I put in Cotontop with 2 T's.
Right.
And it wouldn't work because somebody already taken it. Yeah, so I was a huge Dale Earnhardt fan, senior. And so I put
number 3.
Number 3, that's right. So I put Cotontop3, it was taken. So I dropped the T, 1 T off, and that's it. That's where everything is COTONTOP3 with 1 T on it. And so that's where it all came from. All my emails, my website, everything.
An email address.
Email address, yeah. Over an email address, and so it just stuck, and there it was.
All right, Tim is bringing the deer track loader down. I'm gonna give you all a shot of that, of him tracking it down. All right, here's Tim coming down, right here. Like Tim said, a lot of what they cut in this area around Columbus and eastern part of Mississippi and western part of Alabama is real steep slopes, so they have to have this kind of equipment that you see here for cutting that kind of timber and cutting in those kind of conditions. I'm going to introduce you to the TDK logging crew here on the site in Pickens County. We have first, I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you what they do, so you don't have to hear me talk too much. All right, here we go.
Chad McCool, and I run the skipper.
Kevin O'Brien, and I run the processor.
Sam O'Brien, and I guess I'm the owner.
That's Dad right there, y'all. He don't talk much. That's Dad. I'm Tim O'Brien. Of course, I'm Cotontop3 here.
Derek O'Brien, cutter operator.
All right, now Derek is my baby brother, and then of course Sam is my dad, and then Kevin is my middle brother here. So how it all works.
Look for an article coming up in probably the August issue of Southern Loggin Times on Tim, on TDK, and Cotontop3 as far as the YouTube side of things goes. And I want to thank Tim Cotontop for taking time with me today, for letting me disrupt your day to come out here and talk to you and visit with you and see your operations and talk about YouTube and film. And I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And I appreciate y'all. DK Knight is the man with the plan.
DK's a bigger celebrity than we could ever
hope to reach reaching out and wanting to do this. Very, very cool to have an opportunity to do this and spend the time with you. But I appreciate this. This will help me in growth, getting in front of y'all's people and things like that. And so we're gonna go. You got any more questions or anything, Jordan?
I'm good. I appreciate your time, and be looking for my video on Southern Loggin Times YouTube and social media, and the article coming up in an issue, and Tim's video will be, I'm sure, up on the Cotontop channel here pretty quick.
Yeah, and
he cranks them out fast.
Yeah, next day or so it'll be out. And the publication is Southern Loggin Times. Y'all are online.
We are.
And all that.
Find us on the website, southernloggintimes.com, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram.
And y'all are a real big player in the Mid-South Forestry Equipment Show.
Right, we'll be back there in September 21st and 22nd of this year. And thanks again to Tim and TDK Logging, Cotontop3 for having me out and chatting with me and letting me take some photos and some video. And Tim and I talked for a while, like I said, for an article that'll be coming up in Southern Loggin Times. And SLT fans, did you like this video? Would you like to see more videos like this from me and other editors, from David Abbott and Jessica Johnson, Dan Shell, Jay Donnell, the editorial team at Hatton Brown? Would you like to see more of these vlog type videos when we travel and we visit loggers and mills and things like that? If so, comment below and tell us what you think. And we've done videos in the past, but nothing quite like this. This is different, and could be something that our audience, our readers would love to see. So comment below and let us know what you think. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.